Hey, here's another installment of delicious pasta is way easier than you think. After you've removed all the tails from the shrimp, a really helpful knife cut to do is to lay the shrimp down on the cutting board. You'll end up with 2 equal halves of shrimp. This will not only make your shrimp seem like you have more shrimp than you do, but it's going to turn a really fun shape when we cook it. Then really quick, we're going to put a little pinch of red pepper flake in here, a pinch of black pepper, and a little pinch of ground ginger. This can also be fresh ginger that you grate on a microplane. Then this is optional, but about a half a teaspoon of sesame oil. Then we're just going to set this whole thing aside. Then on a clean cutting board with a clean knife, you're going to thin slice about a half of onion or 1 large shallot. Then one of my favorite ways to clean broccoli is to just tap these florets right off. You can also hold it like this and just tap away. Then we can use the best kitchen tools we have and take some of these larger florets and just break them up. Don't worry, we still have our broccoli stalk. I'm going to take about 1 inch off of the bottom of this, just because it gets real fibrous towards the bottom. Then you can use it just like this, or if some of the skin is a little bit thick, you can also just peel it. But then we're going to thinly slice our broccoli stalk on a bias. And now we have all these thin slices that we can shingle, run our knife through, and we have now julienne the broccoli stalk. In a pan over medium heat, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of oil, then our thin sliced onion. After a couple minutes, your onions will be cooked and have some color on them. Then in a pan over high heat, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and our shrimp, and our julienne broccoli pieces. I'm going to put them in the place of the pan where there's no shrimp. Let this hang out, but after about 30 seconds, we really want the high heat here so this doesn't start to build up water in the pan. And your shrimp don't need to be fully cooked yet, but see how we got these little corkscrews because we cut them in half? After about 60 to 90 seconds, I'm going to empty these out onto a flat surface. You can even use a plate. A couple more tablespoons of oil. Then this is about a half a pound of fresh lo mein noodle. You can usually find these in the refrigerated section of your produce department or sometimes in the freezer section. But we'll turn the heat down low on this and we just want to let these noodles toast in here. After about 45 seconds to a minute, you'll be able to hear and see that these are toasting in here. You can toast these for as long as you like. Just make sure to give them a mix every once in a while. Then once your noodles are toasted to your liking, you can add about a 1/4 cup of water or stock so we can finish cooking these noodles. Once most of this water is gone, you can test your noodles to see if they're cooked. If not, add a little bit more water. And you want to repeat this process until your noodles are almost fully cooked, maybe about a minute from being done. Then once your noodles are about a minute from being fully cooked, you want a little bit of water left in your pan. If not, you can add a tablespoon or 2. And you're going to give it a couple tablespoons of white or rice wine vinegar, about a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and about 3 to 4 minced garlic cloves. Your broccoli florets, I like to give this plenty of black pepper. Add our shrimp and broccoli back in, and you can leave it like this, or you can cut the heat and fold in a couple tablespoons of peanut butter. And follow me because sometimes you just want to eat takeout and you decide what's in it.